This is Clemenzinho of Super Kicker Scouts. My passion is football, and I think you found me because it's also your passion. It's all about the game. Going to be a lot of football on my channel. You will see today my first season in MFL football. It's a football manager. I used to play a lot of football games, so you will see different kinds of manager or football games if you hit the like button and follow Super Kicker Scouts. So we will see today my first season in MFL football. It's a football manager where you can create your own club. You can be also a player agent. And today I will show you how my season went with SG Bad Breisig. In other football manager, I used to play 3-5-2 because I just like to play with two strikers and having such an attacking mode as well. But it clarified that 5-3-2 would be a better fit for my team and for me and for MFL football in general. So it was a bit more defensive. It was more defensive. If you take a look, it's not three central midfielders, but it's one central midfielder and one left midfield and one right midfield. It's not really typical actually for 5-3-2, but in team instructions, so I played very narrow so that the midfields, the flank midfielders are more as in the central and act more like a central midfielder. So I took a look that either Pushtai also got some defense and passing. He was so good actually in this season because he scored 12 assists in 15 games. He had the really above match rating with 7.6. So I guess he was my best player. How far we came with this team, I will show you later on. I think, first of all, I will talk about my tactic with you. So at the other flank, we actually had left midfielder Tarantino, but he also more or less act like a central midfielder. And if you take a look, so we got him in a pack and he progressed already so much from 57 in the age of 24. He just in one season, he got better. At the moment, he has an overall of 62. And if you take a look, his stats are already pretty decent. If he got pace, he got a bit defense, which is really important for my tactic, and he developed in passing. And if you take a look, he also accomplished pretty good season for us. There should be still improvement, but if you consider he was a 57 in the beginning of the season, he took really big steps. For our attacking, it was really important that I got good attackers. That's why I bought Enric and Rossi. And both are pretty tall. Enric is 1.94 m. He got kind of pace, shooting, physics, and dribblings. He scored a lot of goals, similar to the amount of goals of Rossi. So in 70 matches, he scored 15 goals and got a really good match rating in total. At the other side in attacking, we got Nicolas Rossi. He has similar stats like Enrique, maybe a bit less, but at the other hand, he got well passing for a striker, and he is also pretty tall. What I didn't expect that he will still improve because player after 30 years don't improve so much. So he got from 71 on 72. Eventually, I will sell him, but we will go in the planning for next season already at the end of this video. So then we come to our central midfielder. It's Jonas Jimenez. You see decent stats, I guess the best stats or the best player I have. But at the same time, actually, he is central defensive midfielder. and he can't get his whole potential if I used to play him on central midfield. So it's gonna be maybe a goodbye. But at the other hand, he also did a really good job this season. So in each competition, he got at least a 7.0, which is pretty good. Now I will talk about the right and left wing backers. So at first, our right wing backer, he is also pretty tall, which I kind of take a look on because my whole team is kind of huge. They are pretty solid, I guess, in physicals and also in heading and stuff like this. I mean, he got a really good pace with 81. And his passing is not so good. The left wing backer is better in passing, but you see good dribbling and physics. I really liked him this season because in attacking he got pretty good stats. I guess he got 5 assists at least, and a really good match ranking. And we didn't get that many goals this season. Now our left back, he is Glenn Cook. You see his good pacing with 74. He doesn't get that much pace, but at least 73. And he kind of played as well a pretty good season. I mean, 3 assists and a match rating of 7.2. And luckily, he will just remain 2 more seasons. We will consider selling him, to be honest. Now the center back, I want to start with Bear because he was the kind of main guy in the defense because of his stats. If you take a look, he got 78 defense, and he can play 3 more seasons. That's why it's gonna be that he will keep in the team after the season. And look at his match rating for a center back; it's pretty solid. Now to our other defense, I mean, there's at the one hand Diego Giuliano. He has the pace and also the defense, and he has a little bit less height compared to the other defenders there, but still he played a really good season. I mean, a 7.0, it's all right. Julier, I bought him when he had the overall 61 rating, and he developed until he was 63. I guess there's still improving going in the next seasons, and I really liked as well to play with him. For his age, it's also compared to the other defense, kind of higher potential, which we will got in the later game. Now, I will talk about this youth goalkeeper I got at the beginning of the season out of a pack. I played with him, 15 games. He conceded a lot of goals. I mean, in 12 matches, he conceded 14 goals. It's all right, but he didn't develop at all. So he is at the same stage all the time. I guess it's because from 55 he has another rarity, and I guess that's why the progress took so long. But at the end of the day, I sold him for $11 for next season, so we could get a decent goalkeeper. In the transfer break mid-season, I got on loan another goalkeeper with 74, and I just did it because I wanted to get my aims. You see, in 10 matches, he just conceded 4 goals in the Spark League, so it was a really good investment. I had to give 10% of my rewards to the player who used to have him. It's his player agent, so this is not my player because I didn't buy him, I just loaned him, but it kind of was a good decision. So it was the very first game we've played with the 5-3-2. Here you can see that Julio just got 61, and I still played for Julio. I played against a 4-3-3. That's why I didn't get into the game with my formation, which I used to play 3-5-2, because when there are wingers in the game, it's always bad against a 3-5-2 apparently. So in the second, so in the second game, I played against the opponent who played with three defenders and 3-4-3. So I still used my main tactic. I put in Razim Gül. Razim Gül is a Turkish player who I got, and look at his stats. They are pretty solid, I guess, and he's kind of tall as well, which fits in my team. And he got 10 games, match rating of 71. He also did 2 assists for his rating. He also was pretty good this season. As well, I played with Alcides Angel. He is a prospect with 21 years old. Sometimes he scored goals, like in this game. In 10 games, he scored 3 goals. I guess it was the best game he ever had in Bad Breisig, and he scored 2 goals and 1 assist in this game. And Pushtai just scored 3 assists in this second game of the season. So then the third game was a bit harder. I guess we played against 4-1-3-2. Here you can see the goal. So Enrique scored luckily, and brought us a 1-0 win. So at the end of the day, we had 3 wins back to back. During the fourth game, we used to play the 3-5-2 position. You can see the first goal over here. We scored with Becker. He was just a lone player. He didn't make that many goals, that many games. So 2 in Sparks League, but at least he scored in this game. It was also pretty big important, because then we scored our 10-0 over here with Tarantino, with his passing to Rossi, and look what he does. At the end of the day, we also conceded a goal, which we shouldn't forget. It was a 2-1, so it was kind of close. I mean, we also didn't play with the first team, because sometimes you have to take care of your power, of your energy, of your players. And we played against 4-1-4-1. The rating of the other team wasn't that good. You can see defense 54, midfield 50, and offense 54. In comparison, we had the same defense, but better midfield with 63 and offense with 63. So at the end of the day, we got the fourth league in a row. I was super happy. And we will see if I could accomplish 5 wins in a row. That was such a big aim at this point. So the next game was against an opponent which had just 3 games. In comparison, I had 4 games. And he didn't lose at this point. Here you can see the 1-0 of Pushtai. If you take a look, I used to play my main tactics. Juliet was at this point already at 62, and we play against 3-4-3-3. And if you take a look on the average score, it was kind of a really hard opponent. But as you see, I scored the second goal later on, with more on the right side. And there comes the long ball, and Enrique scores. And the other one, Julier, look, is passing on Enrique. And then there's a more who recovers, plays, pushed with a good pass, Enrique scores. Then the fourth goal, I was so happy that we could show our potential and created a lot of chances. At least we didn't get that much possession, but there's another goal from Enrique to fulfill. There's now the goal we conceded. I mean, it's all right to concede a goal with those stats around 66, 67. Um, I mean, we are just better in offense. So at the end of the day, we had 5 wins in a row. It was so good. So now I want to show you a game which we really lost hard because we played against 3-5-2. So 3-5-2 is kind of a bad tactic for my main tactic. At least it's actually the tactic I used to play other football games. I used to play 3-5-2, and it was really hard to compete with this formation because we lost at the end of the day with 4-1. Now I had this game, I guess 2 weeks later again, and I decided to play another formation. And how it went, I will just show you. At the next game against this team, I played 4-3-3, which was an overall rating, less powerful than the other one. Yeah, because of the tactical change, we directly scored with Rossi after a corner. You see, Rossi also got the captaincy, and because it was a game in the second half of the tournament. You also see our goalkeeper, which we loaned out, and Rolier already got 63. Here you can also see Tarantino. He is less powerful at the moment because he play out of position. But we scored another goal, so it was 2-0 at one point. Here you can see that Rossi got the ball, then he played to Barbieri. So this is our midfield, which I bought in midterm. He got a really decent pace and passing and dribbling. I mean, he played 5 games. He scored 2 goals and 1 assist. He was a kind of improvement. Maybe I will sell him. I don't get why he is a central midfield, but he plays better at a central attacking midfield. So at the end of the day, they got also red card, and that's why we just could relax kind of. Here you can see the red card. At the end, we played 2-0, and it was really big game because at the end of the day, it was a really important game at the end of the season because we had to get more points for securing eventually the promotion or playoff position. But the really important game came the game after. In this game, we played against the first position in league. Look at his overall stats. He got someone with 74, and his striker got 78. He has a decent defense and a goalkeeper of 77. And I just played my normal tactic. I mean, the first game I didn't win or I couldn't compete with him. If you take a look, I didn't even play Rossi in here. You see the first goal. First of all, Cook on the left flank, who flanks it to more on the other side. He plays to Pushtai. Pushtai is in the dribbling, plays inside, and Enrique is inside there and puts it into the goal. And it was 1-0. Then it was kind of good game of us. We played more often into the attack. Cook once more with a flank to Rolier to Enrique, and Enrique scores the goal. And it was 2-0. And actually, it's also the result at the end of the game is 2-0. And we could kind of defend our position because at this moment we've been on the second position. And now we come to the last game of the sparkling season. You see, I played against San Jose Sol, who didn't lose the last 5 matches. And at this time, he was just one place behind me with 1 point less. So all I did for this game was not to lose. That's why I played really defensively. You see, the opponent played again with 4-1-2-1-2. I played like I used to play, but this time I put the defense more in the back and kind of balance the passing style. Yeah, because of our defense play style. After kind of 30 minutes, San Jose could just deliver one total shot. So it was a really good tactical decision of mine. It was I was really nervous because I had to defend, and it, yeah, I was so happy because of this goal, Enrique. But then it showed off that it was offside. It's right. So it remained 0-0. So if you see, after 70 minutes, it's just two shots in total for our opponent. So it was really good, but just one chance. And it could be that we don't promote ourselves next season. I mean, after this game, if we have a draw, we are on a playoff position, so we will have one more game after the league, because we have to qualify for the ice league. So to keep it short, we just could remain a draw. I did everything to do that, and yeah, we got lucky. It was a 0-0 draw. Now let's take a look on the standings. You see, yeah, we competed second place for my first season. I think I did a good job as a general manager. The next season we'll see where we heading next. I hope that you are going to be also a part of MFL football. You see that we didn't concede that many goals, but in comparison, there were managers who could concede less goals, but at least we scored in comparison more goals than our competitors. I think there is nothing to compare with Alexandria because he was the very first. In the playoff match, I got some opponent from, and he played 4-3-3. I just played with my typical formation. You see that the energy level was kind of low, but we had the better team overall. So I was kind of confident when we went into this game. First of all, there was a goal which was cancelled, the Enrique. I just want to show you over here. It was unluckily offside. There was a corner, and Pushtai hit the corner. And inside there was Enrique, and it was the 1-0. So if we win this game, we will play Ice League next season. Now I switched to the 17th minute. The stats are better for our team in comparison with the other team. And if I switch to the end, yeah, we won 1-0. That means we are in the Ice League next season. Here you can see the playoff rounds. So because I was second, I had the direct chance with one win to get into the ice division. So I did it, and yeah, I'm so happy that I compete in the ice league next season. It's kind of a big competition. I mean, I used to play half the season of ice last year, and it's nothing to compare with Spark League, but I will hope that I'm gonna have a better team, and I can play my tactical better than I used to play the half season in ice league. And you can see Borat Kompavok, the opening from Iceland, he won against Hampstead. Hampstead Villa was a big opponent in my Spark League. And now they play against Copenhagen from Ice League. So the winner is going to be in the Ice Division as well. My main goal is to have more wins once My main goal of this club is that I have more wins than losses. You can see the history record. I mean, it was already a lot of MFL dollars earned. We have 2 club trophies. Some players already scored 63 goals. I don't know if Enrique, can do in 2 or 3 years. He still got more goals, but in assists, you see 24 assists were conceded in the history. And if you compare with Pushtai, he already got 12 in one season. So half of the assists he just got in one season to fulfill the club's record. And if we take a look, Rossi and Enrique are both second of scoring the most goals with 15 both. Then Pushtai got the most assists of the league. And we didn't get into the goalkeeping stat because we changed of a goalkeeper. Now we will take a look on my players. Almost all goals scored Rossi and Enrique, but some also scored. But in total, there were not goals which another player, unless Enrique and Rossi, scored. Now we take a look on the assists. You can see our wingbacks did a decent job. Tarantino is on his way. I mean, we can also take who got the most shots, who got the most clearances. Bear cleared the most in the defense. The best passing machine was Moore. And if we take a look of the progression in the current season, you see even more could develop. But yeah, there were a lot of stats which are developed. Tarantino is the most developed player. But yeah, I guess for the next season, we have to make the squad better. And maybe you can help me with it. So now I will also show you all the transfers I did and where I could get more money out of it. You see that in June I bought this club. I had this guy in this pack. So I sold Eze for $4. I got Cook for $1 and Pushtai for 2.2. Both I could apparently sell for more, so we will see. I got Pavon as a goalkeeper for 60 cents, but I sold him for $1, so I made a plus. I bought Rossi for $3. Then I bought a goalkeeper with 73 for $5. But I sold him for $7, so I made another profit. Then I got more for 2.26 millions. I sold Rocher. We will see how he does at the moment. He didn't develop that much. He was 18 years old, which I sold for $9. Julier I bought for $3, Juliano for $2.5. I packed Azizi and I sold him for $1. I bought Bear for $2.5. Jimenez I bought for $4. Maybe I can sell him for $6 or $7. Gül I got for $1. Roca I bought for $2 and I sold him for $4. And those $4 I used to buy for Enrique. So I got the better striker and got the profit of $2 at the same time. Giraldo I got for $1.8. Torpe $1.8. Like you see, he has also good average of everything, which you didn't see in this video that much. In 7 games, he scored 7.4 match rating. It's a good figure. Then I bought Candido for $1. So this was already in July, like you see, and Barbieri for $2, and I just sold Julio for $11. And now you can give me tips what I should do, because in next season I need the new goalkeeper, because I loaned another goalkeeper this season, but next year he will be gone, and also the other goalkeeper was sold for $11. So we need the new goalkeeper of next season. You can give me some advice what I should do. Should I go for a loaned goalkeeper as well? Should I invest in a new goalkeeper? Or where should I strengthen my team? Yeah, just put it in the comments. I would appreciate if you follow this account, and then you will see more football videos, not only about MFL football, but also Sorare or Football Manager or EAFC. So I hope you enjoyed it. So have a good time and see you soon. Goodbye.